And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Baltimore Orioles.
Just about set to go now. And towing the slab, Dean Kramer.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Here comes a pitch. Outside low. And a count now even up. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. That one the other way. And no one can get there. So a man on base to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Bichette on at first, nobody out. That one fouled off, 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Anthony Santander at the plate. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Yeah, there's the strike.
1-2.
Just misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back. And today's starter, Chris Bassett.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. The 1-1. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Adley Rutschman.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it. All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
Caught him looking for the K. 2 down, bases empty. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. Way out front for strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs.
Full count.
That's hard hit on the line. Lucas makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Toronto,
And
the
now here
designated
is
hitter,
Will Wagner.
Yep. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 6th, third
Now the
baseman,
third baseman, Ernie Clement. That one drilled left field. Kirstead makes the grab, one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. And downstairs, Wagner, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Tyler Heineman. And this is inside.
3-1.
And that is in for a strike. And it's a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Digging in, Nathan Lucas. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here in Baltimore, here's Tyler O'Neill.
Right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And 1 out now. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Fouls one off. 2-2. In the air to left center, Roden. Hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That missed by a lot. 2-1. Two out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
2-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. New inning getting started. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Bo Bichette.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Here's Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now the big-time power threat, Anthony Santander. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike.
2 balls.
Safe at second with a stolen base. Man at second. And there's a ball. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Here's George Springer.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Man on second, 2 down.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Mountcastle under it. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Now here is Heston Kjerstad. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just missed. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Stays alive. And base hit. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And it one-hops the wall. Kjerstad rounds third, headed for the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. That one catches the zone. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Urias at third. Holiday at first. One gone. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. The next pitch misses, and a full count now.
That's a really good take.
Ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. 2 on, 1 out. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Adley Rutschman digs in now. Bases loaded, 1 away. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they take a 2-run lead. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a bouncer. Santander handles, throws to first. They limit the damage here. On to the 4th, and now the DH, Will Wagner.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one outside. Now 3-1.
Well, these Blue Jays, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
1 down, base is empty. In the air, right side. O'Neill on his horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Got him looking. Strikeout number 8. And next for Toronto, Alan Roden.
Alan Roden.
That one missed. And a foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back now at Oriole Park. Bottom four. And into the box for Baltimore. Cedric Mullins. Hit in the air right field. And that one way back there. And that is way gone. He circles the bases. It's 3-0. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Next to hit, Heston Kjerstad. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Ball 3. Full count.
To third. Fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now a chance for Ramon Urias.
2-1.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Solid swing.
New pitcher now for the Jays, number 68. He's been so good against lefties. First and second, no outs. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Bichette over to second, over to first, safe. Gunnar Henderson at the plate. How did so many teams pass on this guy in the draft?
Oh, you know the teams were interested, but just went in different directions. Phillies had Bryson Stott graded better, and the Yankees went with Volpe when they had the chance to draft Gunnar. Lots of good players in that draft class, and so good to see them panning out.
Fouls one off. 2-2. First and third, one down. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And there's 2 down. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And that will end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Tyler Heineman.
Catcher, Tyler Heineman.
Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. it made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And now, Bo Bichette.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2.
2-2.
In the air, center field. Mullins makes the play, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the DH, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn.
And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle, Jimenez. And O'Neill is retired. 2 outs, bases empty. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Now pitching.
We're back,
for the
and they make a
Orioles.
change to start the 6th.
Number
The new pitcher,
65.
Gregory Soto.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So digging in,
Leading off
Andres
the Toronto,
Jimenez.
Second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
That one finds the zone. 1-2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Now batting.
Now
First
here's the
baseman,
switch hitting
Anthony
power threat,
Santander.
Anthony Santander. And that misses. 3-1. In for a strike. Good slider.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Swing and a miss.
Now batting,
And he's
right
down
fielder,
on strikes.
George Springer.
And there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, George Springer. This one in the air, center field. Mullins settles under it. And that's the 3rd out. Well, we go bottom 6. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ball 3.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense.
Ball 4,
exactly
first
half
base.
of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the
Up
ball isn't
next for the
exactly
Orioles,
jumping off the lumber, but
left
they're finding a
fielder,
way to make it work.
Heston Kjerstad.
And a 1-1. That one
Inside.
missing inside. And a foul ball. got him swinging. Ramon Urias getting ready to hit.
Third baseman, Ramon Urias.
High fly ball out to center field. Lucas corrals it, and there's 2 down. And stepping in is the speedy Jackson Holliday.
Second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Outside low, and a count 2-1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Will Wagner. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Full count.
It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the missed play costs him.
Left fielder,
One gone runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Alan Roden. And that skips in the dirt. To the right side, Holliday. Throw to first in time. Here's the catcher to hit, Tyler Heineman.
Catcher, Tyler Heineman.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Easton Lucas. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
62.
Back to the top of the order now. And now Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
Late on that fastball.
1-2. Ball. 2-2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Now batting.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Rutschman.
Out to short. Bichette. Over to first. Gets the catcher by a step. Now here's the Orioles DH. Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Keegan Aiken.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Center fielder,
the Blue Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Swings through that.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Here's a 1-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
And the slider just misses.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Holiday toss the second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the
And
Orioles.
at first, and now Cedric Mullins. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting first
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Mountcastle.
O'Neill leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch is outside. Foul ball there. Headed towards the corner. Springer there makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 outs.
Ball.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Jacob Barnes. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 67, Jacob Barnes.
First and second, 2 outs. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Next offering is in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball 2.
This one in the dirt. Not
Full
close
count.
with that one, and it's 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. First and second, 2 down. Out to center. Lucas makes the catch. And the inning is over. And we're back.
Leading
We go
off
to
for
the
Toronto,
ninth. And now
first
for the
baseman,
Jays,
Anthony
Anthony Santander. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And the batter is George Springer.
Right fielder, George Springer.
The Orioles leading by 4 here at the top of the ninth. The other way. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the
Now
opposite
batting,
way. Didn't get
designated
jumpy,
hitter,
didn't try to
Will
pull the
Wagner.
ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Stepping in,
2-1.
Will Wagner. Outside with a breaking ball. Man at first, one away. And that is out of play.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Springer at first, one gone.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Springer makes the turn at second. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
2 consecutive base hits for these
Now
guys
batting,
here. Once you get the
third
ball by the
baseman,
pitcher,
Ernie Clement.
Felix Bautista
Now
comes on
pitching
trying to
for the
close it out.
Orioles.
A chance at his first save of
Number
the year.
74. Felix Bautista.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Ernie Clement, the next to hit. And it is 2-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runners are at the corners, one away. Next offering upstairs.
this is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out. So up next for Toronto, Alan Roden. Bautista is just one strike away.
2-2.
Almost got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
A 4-0 shutout in this one as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.